to another one of Jemima rants. I seriously didn't mean to dress up like a school teacher today. Although, as I've told you guys, I've always wanted to be a school teacher. Sit your ass down, boy. You know, I was taught tough love growing up, so this is why I am such a bitch. By the way, I only have lashes on this eye because I was trying to go for the mysterious effect. No, just kidding. But this eye started to turn pink. I'm like, oh, pink eye. The good thing about beauty, you could always fake it. Girl. Before I get started, I'm working on a new project right now. All the anticipation is on my Facebook, so go check it out because I am active socially. Speaking of social, did you guys know that I used to be such a rebellious piece of work when I was, you know, a teenager, that my mom literally wanted to send me to like an all-girl private school? Bad idea. I mean, I'd rather share a jail cell with Charles Manson. Ugh, do not put me in a school full of girls. I don't have a problem with girls. I love females. Female people are beautiful. I can't say I love everybody, but I like everybody. Male, female, undecided, undergoing, who cares? First of all, what is a loner? A loner is somebody who hates people and people hate them back. A loner is a hot little band geek boy with headgear, braces and all, red head, freckles on his chin. Freakishly, I used to be like attracted to like dirty. Not in a good way, dirty. Ew. Now I think my standards have changed. Now if you're disgusting, it's like, boy, get your ass in the shower and wash your ass. So anyways, to me, being a loner is somebody who is antisocial. Like how I was growing up. All of my loner-isms date all the way back to when I first arrived in America. Growing up in the hood in the Philippines. You know, you had a bunch of kids all playing with each other in the same block and everybody's making mud pies, everybody's throwing dirt at each other. When you're young is when you learn a lot of social skills. So when I came to America, it was way different. Like, ooh, who are these aliens? First of all, I didn't have the advantage of being social because I didn't know English. I had black teeth. I was skinnier than one of Paris Hilton's arms, and I was always shy. So it was hard to make friends when I was in elementary school. When you're that young, all the kids are just assholes. I had no choice but to be antisocial. You know, it's not like you can like recess time, you can throw dirt in somebody's face and I mean, kids nowadays ain't afraid to swing. I was just socially awkward growing up. I mean, like I wasn't like a complete loser in high school. I mean, it's not like I had like, you know, blunt cut bangs, lopsided boobs, or I didn't walk bow-legged. Sometimes. First of all, I was highly insecure about my looks, so I forced my parents to get myself some dental work, but that didn't help because I ended up wearing braces, and we all know all the kids with braces. Who are you? You can't sit with them. When I was really young, about like, you know, 8 or 10 to 12 and forever, I didn't really develop a lot of social skills because I grew up in a very strict religious household. So my mom had like the tendency to be extremely judgmental. I couldn't have friends because I was afraid to have friends because but I knew my parents weren't gonna like them. We all know on this beautiful, peaceful earth of ours that it's hard to be a parent. So I understood where my parents were coming from. At the same time, I wish my parents taught me how to be more social instead of being antisocial. You know, it's not like my mom was like completely anti-people or social. I think she just mainly focused the bad things in people, the bad things in life. Kind of rubs on you. So growing up, I never really trusted people. Well, but people can be trusted. I don't know if I can be trusted with people. I think I was just always just like too nice to a point where like, does that girl have a mean bone in her body? Oh yes. I think me being a loner really started when I was in middle school, like 6th grade. You know, you get into the wrong crowd, you start tying your t-shirt with a rubber band and tucking in like a crop top. I was definitely a lost soul when I was in middle school. It was kind of hard being myself growing up because my parents disapproved of a lot of things. My brother and I growing up, my parents pushed us, you know, it's like, have you ever been to a Filipino home and said, oh, I play the piano. I don't know how. You know. And I've never touched a piano in my life, ever. I mean, I learned the Titanic tune. That's what I played at family parties. When I was in middle school, it was just hard for me to make friends because it seemed like my parents didn't want me to have friends, you know? I mean, I get it. Kids nowadays are bad. The only friends I was allowed to have, according to my mom, was if you're in calculus class in 6th grade. It's like, really? I can't even figure out 1 + 1 - 2 divided by 4 times 6. You know what the answer is? It don't matter. So by the time I got to high school, I think it got a little bit like, okay, they say high school is the 4 best years of your life. Bull! I was comfortable with the fact that I ate my lunch, you know, in the bathroom stall. Girl, those were the best days. You know, I'd sit there on the toilet eating my taquitos and tater tots and I'd read every rumor that was written behind the bathroom stall. The bathroom door was all where the rumors started. I didn't know that Jessica and Mikey were here. Doing what? Except rumors aren't fun when you find out they're true. Actually, I was dating this guy in high school. He was disgusting. Apparently he like shared organs with someone, you know. The tongue, they kiss, whatever. I was like, oh, that hurts my dignity. The thing about being a loner is that nobody talks about you. Believe it or not, the #1 people I really connected with was the special ed kids. I love the special ed kids program. You know, there's just something about their wild, crazy, sexy heart just gets me every time. Because in high school, I volunteered for the special ed program, and that's where I made the realest connection. And I love the feeling of like being like big sister to them, you know? I don't care what Julia says. That's what I personally connect with. You know, what's in here and what's in here, and everything else is just a bonus. You can be like 300 pounds overweight, and if you're a nice guy or a nice man, call me maybe. I didn't care about popularity in high school, because seriously, all that is just all fake and bullshit. I mean, not having friends was mainly my fault because I didn't choose to be social. I was also scared to have friends because I knew that if I was going to develop a friendship with someone, I couldn't continue it any further because it was going to get jeopardized by my parents. Girl, my mom was like a drill sergeant when I was in high school. She was a fucking bitch in charge. No, but seriously, like my mom would have my phone on tap. Like I'd call a classmate just to ask like a simple homework question.
Anong sinasabi mo?
She always thought we were like talking about sex. It's like, really? Still a loner, but now like in my early adult years, I've come to realize I like being a loner. But I realized back then that instead of trying to get people to like me, I should probably like myself first. Maybe that's an attractive quality. Once I got to know myself a little better, it's not me being a loner. I like being independent. The only downside to that is like when you have a boyfriend, you're going through some stuff with family or whatever, there was no one to vent to. So that's when YouTube came for me, because it was an outlet for me to, okay, if I can't have friends physically, then I may have friends imaginarily. But you guys aren't imaginary, obviously. Cyber friends are better than real friends. Even though it's weird sitting here in front of my tripod talking to myself. So now I've grown to like being a loner. It's nice to not be on the phone with your girlfriend for 3 hours listening to their problems. To think about it, if I do, that would be really annoying. This is why I am the dog lady with 5 dogs and 6 secret cats you guys don't know about. Shh. Animals are the best friends you can have, because you know why? They don't talk back, they're loyal, they don't cheat, and they just sleep most of the time. So that means peace. So for those of you guys who are dealing with being a loner, it's okay. It's okay to be a loner. Be happy about it. Think about it as being independent, having your own mind. Who cares what other people think? You know, I didn't want friends, so I got myself 5 dogs. Right, Hallie? I like being my own best friend. You know, it's fun, even though I have a best friend. But, you know, I trust myself the most. I could tell myself anything. Deep, dark, dirty secrets. I could argue with myself. I could ask myself, do I look fat? And she'll tell me the truth. And who cares about all the popular kids in school? You know, those people aren't gonna be years down the line, okay? All the popular girls I knew are either pregnant on bath salts. Just kidding. Well, it might be true, but who cares what everybody else is doing? You know, just focus on yourself, and that's all that matters. I'm focusing on myself, and right now I need to put some pants on because I'm about to go to IKEA. Okay guys, so if you would like to have more Jermaine rants, tell me what topics you want me to discuss on my Facebook, and I will definitely consider them. Alright guys, I will see you in my next video. Good luck with everything. Just remember, everything